How to stop watching porn. Alright guys, it's Scandinavian Bob here, and right now I'm starting a new video series where I'm going to present different resources that could be of immense value for you if you are trying to stop watching porn. So if you are trying to quit, consider subscribing because I'm going to post a new video in this series about once a month or so. Obviously I'm going to promote myself from time to time as well, but the point of this series is to also point your attention towards other helpful content out there besides my own. Alright, so let's get started. I think it's only fair that the first one up is going to be the website Your Brain on Porn. Created by Gary Wilson in 2010, this is the biggest and one of the absolute best websites on how porn can impact the brain that you can find out there. Now, in order to overcome a porn addiction, it's so incredibly helpful to educate yourself about what's going on in the brain when you get addicted to porn and when you try to quit. There's this saying that goes, with education comes adherence, and it's so true. You know, during the last years, I have been watching how some seriously smart people have started mentioning porn addiction more and more and more. And I'm talking about big names now, like for example Andrew Huberman, a professor of neurobiology, and other neuroscientists as well. Yeah, the porn addiction subject and the science behind it can be heard more and more out there, which I'm obviously thrilled about. But at the same time, always when I'm hearing things like that, I have to smile a bit when I'm thinking that what they are saying now is the exact same thing Gary Wilson started talking about 12 to 13 years ago. Yes, indeed, Gary Wilson was very smart, and he was one of the absolute first people out there who sounded the alarm on how high-speed internet porn can affect the brain in a negative way. On his website, Your Brain on Porn, you can now find summaries of 57 neurological studies who all support the porn addiction model. Yeah, so should you still have the slightest doubt about if porn addiction is a real thing, well then, there you go. Now, most of you are probably familiar with Your Brain on Porn already. But here's perhaps something you didn't know about the site. Are you aware of Gary Wilson's radio shows? No? Well, if not, you should know that they are full of gold. Up in the right corner of the website Your Brain on Porn, you can find a search box. If you type in Your Brain in the Cybersex Jungle into that search box, you can find 32 different sound clips, all about 24 minutes long, where Gary talks about the science behind porn addiction and what's happening to the guys out there. Now, unfortunately, Gary Wilson is no longer with us, and these radio shows were recorded several years ago. But I'm telling you guys, these 32 radio shows are full of gold. I especially like the 10 first ones, and I must have listened to them, I don't know, maybe 20 times by now, maybe more. Yeah, so over there, Gary teaches you about addictions, dopamine withdrawals, and every now and then he also has guests on. For example, interviewing guys who overcame their porn addiction. So yeah, Your Brain in the Cybersex Jungle is a great resource that I just felt more people needed to be aware of. Okay, but what if you want someone to help you directly and guide you on your way out of your porn habit? Well, here you should know that I'm personally offering one-on-one coaching where I spend about 90 minutes with you in a coaching call on Zoom. Now, during these 90 minutes, I will share a specific 4-step porn crushing system I have created after having been involved in the porn addiction community for 10 years by now. And I will then tailor this 4-step system specifically to you and your circumstances. You can find a link to my coaching page under this video. Now, I told you I'm not only going to promote myself in these videos, so I also want to point your attention towards Noah Church. Noah also offers coaching, and you can look for him here on YouTube, as he too has a lot of helpful content out here. Now, I have not personally participated in his coaching, but I can tell you guys from what I have seen in his videos that he really knows what he is talking about. And he has also been involved in the community for a long time. He knows the science behind porn addiction, and he has a lot of experience in helping guys quit. Yeah, so if you are looking for someone in terms of coaching, you should know that I'm not your only option. You can check out Noah Church as well. Now there are more coaches out there and I will be talking more about them in a coming video. Then some of you are perhaps more interested in an online course that you can do at your own pace instead of one-on-one coaching. Well, if so, I just have to mention Dopamine Discipline, which is an online course for people who want to stop using porn. Now the course is created by a licensed therapist using a new revolutionary HCT method. This stands for Habit Construction Therapy, and I have been talking about this course from time to time before, and there's a good reason for that. It's because this online course produces absolutely phenomenal results. I have seen guys who have been addicted for decades manage to quit in just 7 days after signing up to this course. Just click the link under the video, read the testimonials there, and you'll see what I mean. Now the course is created in a step-by-step way with pre-recorded videos to watch in every module, along with powerful exercises for you to do. The modules are set up in a way that they will give you everything you need in order to quit using porn for good. And not only that, they are actually created in a way that also helps reduce your cravings and your urges. On top of all of this, you also get to have frequent live coaching calls with the therapist or some of the coaches there. Now, you don't have to participate in those if you don't feel like it, but man, you should really take advantage of it, as it is impossible to overstate just how valuable that is. And as if that wasn't enough, when signing up to the course, you also get your own accountability group, a group with 3 to 4 guys that you can communicate with and get support from 24/7 on, for example, WhatsApp or whatever media you choose. And you get to support them as well, of course. And hey guys, accountability is extremely powerful when it comes to giving up porn. Yeah, I seriously believe that this is one of the absolute best online courses for quitting porn you can currently find out there. And if you're sick and tired of relapsing and you just keep spinning your wheels, then do like thousands of other men have already done and sign up to this online course so that you too can get rid of that pain for good. Just click the link where it says Dopamine Discipline right now and you can check current pricing over at their sales page. Alright, that'll be it for today. We will continue to look at other resources shortly when part 2 is coming out, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, remember, as Winston Churchill used to say, if you're going through hell, keep going.